Welcome to Lis Palace podcast. You know, that song always makes me want to go into a school when it's really dark outside and whip out my cello and start playing so everyone can hear my ominous song.
Or when you're cooking and you're making a delicious meal and you want a little sense of artistry, that's the song I hear.
Yeah. No, it's a great song no matter what you're doing. Just love it. It makes you feel alive.
It does. This podcast makes me feel alive.
Oh, really?
That's a fact.
So earlier, me and Michael were walking to the gym, and we had previously eaten the hot dogs at Costco's. Those sweet $1.50 hot dogs that come with a drink. And those are my officially my favorite hot dogs. For my birthday, I went to Costco, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted the hot dog.
What do you think makes them taste so good?
No, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to know what's in those hot dogs. I just want to enjoy them. And I feel like those things need to be exclusive from one another.
Fair.
So we're walking down the street and Michael burped. And I was like, oh, I'm like, what the hell? And he goes, tastes delicious. Like Costco hot dogs. And to be fair, I think we all have that. I think we all have a burp that, like, let's not deny it. Every now and then, like, you know, I don't want to taste your burps, but my own burps, I don't know, sometimes they taste good. I'm like, what I ate earlier was delicious.
Calbee.
Oh my God, Calbee burps? Okay, so that's a huge thing. Everybody knows if you've been eating Calbee, because once you've had Calbee and you burp, that's, you know, okay, so like, you know, sometimes you fart and it's a silent fart and then it doesn't smell. So you're like, yay, I got away with it. Ha. Everyone does it. You can't judge me. But like
maybe with less in the voice, maybe.
So sometimes you could do that with burps too. Sometimes you just have a little like generic burp that doesn't have any flavor to it and nobody knows. But Calbee burps? No. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. If you're on a subway, every single subway car knows you had Calbee. Like that's how strong it is.
Are they jealous that you had Calbee?
They might be jealous you had Calbee, but I can tell you right now, the only person that enjoyed that burp was you. Everyone else hates you.
I love lasagna burps.
Lasagna burps?
Yeah.
Lasagna burp. Moving on. Okay, Michael's showing me pictures of August on his phone, mainly his lock screen, which is really sweet. What a real cat dad. And it made me think about how many nicknames August has. And I feel like everybody has a lot of nicknames for their pets. And they kind of just, maybe some of them you want to have as a nickname, but a lot of them kind of come organically. And some of them, I don't know about you guys, but this one nickname that I have for August, I like the way it sounds. I like the way the word sounds in my mouth and how it feels.
Sounds in my mouth.
Yeah, don't you have words that when you say, you're like, that just feels nice to say?
Sometimes when it rolls off your tongue.
Yeah, I usually like words with G's in them. If there's a good G in it, I'm like, oh, that's some good stuff.
It's good. It's good to know. Homie G.
Okay, stop laughing. Okay, so nicknames for August. So one of her biggest names is Pooh Bum, which is very flattering. And I'm sure if she spoke English, she'd tell us how much she hates it. But she answers to it. So joke's on her.
Well, it's also a translation of her French nickname, Bum de la Pooh.
Yeah, and she understands that one because she's French. She's our sweet little Frenchie.
Just sounds nice.
Ah, a word that just sounds good to say. Like ear milk.
What?
Doesn't that sound great? Ear milk.
No.
Oof, what a great word. Milk.
It's like somehow I get triggered to think about earwigs.
Well, that's like your problem. Okay, so this is one rolls off my tongue and I love it. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. I will call her chicken nugget all the time.
Do you think she resembles a chicken nugget, or is it just because you like saying chicken nugget in reference to her?
I also think chicken nugget in reference to her just sounds adorable. A little chicken nugget. Chicken nugget.
Would that chicken nugget be white meat or dark meat?
Oh, she's white meat. That girl is a whole breast. She's two breasts. Actually, according to my mom, who came over and I called her a chicken nugget, my mom goes, actually, she's a rotisserie chicken. I'm like, Mom, come on. She's like, baby girl, she ain't even a leg or a wing. She's the whole rotisserie chicken. I'm like, no. She's a chicken nugget. So that's usually the most popular one I call her is Chicken Nugget. We have another one, Baguette, just because, again, she's French and we got to ride that train.
I think pets would always be parents' babies no matter what.
Forever.
Even like with Junior, our first dog, when growing up. We always call him Junior, even in his older age when he should be called Senior.
Oh my God. Sorry. Your whole life you've been called Junior, but your name's now Senior because you're older. See, that'll never happen to August. She could be old and crippled and I'll still be like, the baby. You know, I do that to like strangers' dogs. So if I'm outside and I see a dog that has powdered muzzle, so it's obviously an old dog, I still go to the owner and I'm like, can I pet your puppy? Some of them laugh. They're like, that's not a puppy, sweetie. Or some of them are like, it's a grown man. That's not a puppy. And I'm like, yo, your dog's a puppy for life. Can I pet the baby? I'm one of those.
Yeah.
And I regret nothing. They're all babies. Let's talk about speed dating.
Okay. Have you ever done it?
I have never done speed dating. I want to, but now I'm married, so that's a little awkward.
I give you permission to go speed dating if you like.
Really? I just want to go meet people.
It just would be very sad and malicious to go and hurt people that actually saw you and be like, oh my God, I really love this girl. And then you're like, ha ha ha, had such a great time.
I just wanted to meet people.
I just wanted to meet people.
I'm just extroverted. I just wanted to meet people. That was it.
So you want speed dating just to meet people because you're so extroverted. Wow. You know, there probably is a niche for that. People that are extroverted just want to meet people, have a good time, have a good conversation. It's called parties.
Oh my God, stop it.
You just got to go to some parties. Is that what you want? Are you calling out to friends and saying, please invite me to parties?
Is this just my desperate plea for a party?
I think so.
But like sometimes it's fun meeting people you don't know.
Yes, it is. I'm not disagreeing with you. It could be great. It could also be bad. It's a trade-off.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's going to be some people where I'll be like, it was nice only meeting them once. But, you know, okay, so maybe not speed dating, like speed friending. So you're in a room with like 50 other people. And then they just sit at the same table as you and you just be friends for 5 minutes and then you move on.
Okay, let's have a mock. Let's imagine that we're going through round tables. You just sat down next to a person that you can have a fresh conversation, never talked to them before.
That sounds awesome. I'm
Let's
so
go.
excited.
Ready? And count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hi, my name's Tylene. I really like cats.
Hi, Tylene. My name is Michael.
Do you like cats?
I was forced to be here. I don't like cats necessarily.
Why were you forced to be here?
Someone told me I had to come out to meet friends because I'm very lonely.
You're very lonely? You don't have any friends?
I don't.
That's wild. How old are you?
75.
Get out of here. You look great.
Thank you.
See how well this is going already? My God, you would be my fucking best friend within 5 minutes.
Okay, so why are you here?
Oh, because I love people. I love talking to people. And this is my only way to do it without people being like, fuck, you're annoying. Get out of here.
Okay.
See? That was already fascinating. I want to know all about you.
Okay, well, listen.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't see the level of need for this type of social interactions with random strangers. It's very taxing for me.
God, it gives me life. Literally, I could be like, meh. Ooh, one of my favorite things is when I'm in stores and then I'm looking at something and then somebody comments or I comment on an object that we're kind of both near and we're both like, I'm like, ooh. And then all of a sudden I feel like I had a power up. Like I ate a mushroom from Super Mario. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. I'm big. Or I had a star and I'm like, dun, 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 dun. And then I just walk down the aisle and I'm like, I'm just thrust my extrovertness upon people. I'm a menace. When I say it out loud, I'm like, oof. But at the same time, I'm already excited. I want to go meet.
Yeah, I think you can.
No, I'm gonna stay indoors.
I can only imagine how bad COVID was for you.
Yeah, well
I can actually don't need to imagine.
I was about to say you're with me. But it's not so bad when you have like 7 other personalities inside your head. You know, you'll just start talking to each other and entertaining one another. Also, I have August. That helped.
Yeah, it's true. Could you imagine if we didn't have a cat? Because I was allergic. I am allergic. And I said no.
Like you still are allergic. We still have a cat.
You know,
it would be tough.
Personality in the house.
Yeah, because sometimes I love you so much. I just want to put that first. But sometimes, like, I don't want to be near you. Sometimes I want to socialize, but maybe not with you. But then I can socialize with August. And you know what? Fair. Sometimes you don't want to socialize with me. And sometimes it's nice that you have August to socialize with. And sometimes August wants to socialize. You know, it's a vicious circle. It's a weird triangle, but it works. And I like it. And I wouldn't want it in any other way. I don't want to be a stick. I want to be a triangle. You know, like a stick is just like a line. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just wondering if you could make it a quote and put it onto a frame and then have it.
I don't want to be a stick. I want to be a triangle.
Yeah, it's like, je ne sais quoi.
Go on.
Well, what's that quote go? Where it's like, I'm not a spoon, but in French.
I'm not a spoon, but in French?
Yeah, like a famous piece of art that says...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm fascinated by what you're saying right now, but you also sound crazy to me.
10 minutes later.
How would you say that? Ceci n'est pas une pipe? Or is it ceci? Spelled C-E-C-I.
Well, since August is French, could you tell us, August, how to properly pronounce these French words? No? That's wild. Okay, well, Michael, looks like neither one of us can help you out on that one.
Okay, anyways, painting. I think it's a painting image. It's of a pipe. And it says, Ceci n'est pas une pipe, which means this is not a pipe.
That'd be pretty cool to have that on her shirt, just like the pipe. Let's just leave with a question for everyone. Just tell us what your nicknames are for your pets, because I love nicknames. I also love the stories behind nicknames, especially ones that don't make any sense. You know, when the dog is named Max and then it has 3 other nicknames that are like Max, and then one nickname where it's like Ball Destroyer, and you're like, oh, you gotta tell me about that. Like, yeah, that's the stuff. Let us know. Tweet it at us, Lis_Palace. Let me know. Bye.
Bye.